everybody, welcome to
Come get me the show.
Oops. Anyway, guys, today since 2016 is ending just around the corner, we are going to give you our top five
Damn.
five games.
God
damn it.
Single.
So, it's our top 5 video games of the year.
So anyway, guys, who wants to go first? Anybody? You want me to go first?
I'll go first if you don't mind.
We will move from Deshaun to Mark.
So far this year, I will say the game that I had the most fun with, and maybe this is because I didn't play the other ones, is Uncharted. I had a bunch of fun with that game because I had never played the other Uncharted games. So playing this game, I was like, wow, I really.
Oh, I have
enjoyed
Uncharted
this
3. You want to play it?
I feel like I want to play the first few. Because does the story connect any? I mean,
kinda, but not really. Like, you don't have to play the other two.
Oh, obviously, because I played the fourth one and I enjoyed it. I love
the fourth one.
I appreciate Drake a lot more than I did before. Because at first I was like, oh, he's a cool character, but I have an Xbox One and an Xbox 360, so I never had a PlayStation at all. So my uncle let me have his PlayStation, and then I started playing it, and I was like, I enjoyed the hell out of this game. Uncharted 4 was a hell of a game.
Uncharted 4, Thief's End, very good game. The game I had the most fun with this year had to be Doom. That game took...
Manly.
It's macho as hell.
Macho Man!
I feel like it should just be macho man.
No, here's the thing, guys. This game has a very simple premise, but I think
things.
But I think that was the game's biggest strength, in my opinion, because it was like, Doom didn't need to be overcomplicated. It's Doom. You don't need to do overcomplicated with Doom. You're freaking, like, it had a simple story, even though some people will argue it's not even there. It is there.
It's
freaking
there.
People open your fucking eyes. Anyway,
Kinda.
it's kind of there. Anyway, no, it didn't need to be oversimplified, and it was just so much fun. I never got bored that entire game. From start to finish, I never got bored. I only got bored like once, and that was because I got lost. That was it. That was the only time I got bored. I was like, shit, I got lost. But anyway, it's like, I love they brought back the nostalgic guns, the infamous fucking chainsaw, the BFG.
Shotgun.
The BFG, anyone know what that means?
Big gun.
Big fucking gun.
I was in the Big Friendly Giant.
No. That was a pretty good movie, by the way.
Anyway, but no, Doom was just a blast, just killing demons, just murdering mayhem, just
So much blood.
so much blood. It's just blood of demon. No, it felt so good because I was just like, have any of you ever wanted to punch Satan in the dick? Well, that game let you.
Well then.
Ba-boom. That's literally what that game does.
And his big red ball.
And this big red bulge.
Oh.
Mark, you're number one.
My number one, my top favorite, I'm gonna have to give to Overwatch.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna say Overwatch because you know me. I'm a fan of a couple MOBAs, but and Overwatch kind of combines MOBAs with first-person shooters in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically a team-based shooter like Team Fortress 2, and the interesting characters.
Remember that?
I remember that.
I liked how each character had their own individual personality. I liked the different modes. They're adding more stuff now, the holiday events. And overall, I mean, they just keep wanting to make it come back for more. I have to say, Overwatch definitely deserves one game of the year, and it definitely deserves it.
Sean, your number two.
My number 2 was Doom, and in my opinion, Doom reminds me a lot of The Force Unleashed in this way that it's a fun game. It's
a lot longer
short,
than The Force.
It's longer, but it's a fun game. It's not overly complicated, but you have a blast playing it. You play through it, and you're just like, I don't regret not playing. It's a game that maybe after you don't play through it, you're kind of like, well,
the replayability, I will admit, is a little
replayability
shallow.
But
on the shallow side.
But the first playthrough is fun as hell. Maybe the replayability may not be as fun, but first playthrough is fun as hell. So yeah, I gotta give that to Doom.
All right, my number 2 has to be to Dark Souls 3. I'm a huge fan of the Souls series. My cousin Robert, shout out to you, Robert, if you watch our channel. If you don't, oh well. But he got me into Dark Souls 2, and it was a hard ass game. It was hard as fuck, but it was, there was just something about the really mysterious story and the super difficult combat system and everything that just made me go, I want more. It's It's like the drug that's gonna fuck you up, but you still go back for more. That's literally what
You're a junkie.
That's literally what Dark Souls is. And then 3 came out with its updated graphics and everything. They took a lot of inspiration from Bloodborne, which was another personal favorite.
Didn't the same company make Bloodborne though?
Same company, but I think it was same company, but a different person.
Oh, okay.
Miyazaki, the guy who made Souls, didn't make Bloodborne, but he helped with Bloodborne. Anyway, Bloodborne, in my opinion, was really fucking cool because it was like Victorian level Lovecraft. It literally combined 2 of my favorite theories: steampunk and Lovecraft. That's literally.
Yeah, you got himself.
Woohoo! That's
You combine those 2 things, you get yourself some money.
Oh yeah, No, that's the thing. I love reading steampunk and I love reading Lovecraft. And when I was like Bloodborne, I saw the trailer and I was like, whoop. That's literally what. No, Bloodborne is just as difficult, but it is so cool because one, it's again mysterious story, weird Lovecraftian monsters and beasts and gods and
nasty looking things,
nasty blood, and just awesome weapons, the cool weapons and shit. Anyway, but no, Dark Souls 3 though took that approach, but they were like, you know what? Let's just Dark Souls 3, in my opinion, was more, not simplified in a sense, but I think that it wasn't as on the nose. In Dark Souls 3, they made it even more mysterious, in my opinion, what's going on. And I was just like, this isn't as easy to figure out in Dark Souls 2. What the fuck happened? But anyway, it was still fun combat, new different systems, and fun game mechanics. I only had one gripe with that game, and that was the too many bonfires. Too many place bonfires. But that was my only gripe about it. Other than that, Dark Souls 3 made Game of the Year for me in my book, in my opinion. So,
number 2.
Number 2. I'm gonna say. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Gears 4. I enjoyed
Fair
it.
enough.
You know me, I'm a huge Gears fan, so I enjoy the story. The story was great.
I know you're.
I know, we know.
The story was great. And did you finish the story?
I actually did.
How'd you like it? What are you gonna say? You gonna say what they all say? It's a cop out.
No, it's not a cop out. It's just I saw it coming. I literally saw it coming a mile away.
There is no possible
Come
way.
on,
I saw that coming a mile away.
No, you're full of shit.
Nope.
You are full of shit.
No, we're gonna finish this in
Yeah.
a timely manner.
All right.
Anyway,
Keep going.
I know what multiplayer in Gears is the same way it's always been. Nasher, you win. I can't defend that when it comes to Gears multiplayer. Horde mode made some interesting changes, combining judgments. Interesting system they had, not a good execution, along with regular Horde. So that was kind of cool.
Oh god.
And overall, just seeing Gears come back made me feel very happy, and I'm glad to put it as my number 2.
All right, number 3.
Speaking of multiplayer, shockingly, surprisingly, I heard a lot of mixed things about this game. Actually, positive things, but from personal friends who mixed things. It's Battlefield 1. I had a blast playing Battlefield.
That was fun.
I love the campaign. It's one of the best campaigns I've ever seen.
So
you
much
play
fun.
between the different characters and see the perspective. It's a bloody campaign.
I'm gonna get
man.
on it as soon as I'm done with Watch Dogs 2.
Short as fuck though.
Short, but enjoyable. It's a short campaign.
That was
but
my only
enjoyable.
gripe about the campaign was that it was fun, but it was too damn short.
Some of those things were depressing.
Give me more.
But the graphics,
Oh, the graphics
I
were spot
never
on.
get tired of charging someone and shoving a freaking.
I feel that.
Like that is awesome.
I have one of those rifles. I have.
You have a lot of things.
That's true.
I have a World War I rifle.
But yeah,
so
like
it's
me,
1916 right on the barrel.
Think about it. We were talking about this game when we saw the trailer. How interesting doing the World War I thing would be, and they take full advantage of that World War I aspect of the game.
Yeah, like it's not like is it a World War I simulator?
Yeah.
No. No, it's not. It is not. It's not a World War I simulator. If you want a World War I simulator, buy Verdun. Verdun is the World War I simulator.
And you just lost your EA sponsorship.
EA was like, oh, never mind.
It's not though. Everyone can see that.
No, it's not, but it's still a blast.
It's still a blast to play.
It's definitely better than freaking Call of Duty.
Oh hell yeah, in my
By a
opinion.
long
By a long shot.
Dude, Infinite Warfare, I played the multiplayer beta for it. It was a failure in my opinion. Like, no, here's the thing. Like, I can see it being entertaining for like the first week, but after that, I feel like I would kind of lose it because the multiplayer's just not fun.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah.
campaign looks. I mean, I'd
Campaign
probably buy
looks
just Call of Duty.
interesting.
I probably it looks interesting. I'd probably buy it just for the campaign.
Same.
But anyway,
That's it.
So-
Humanity, Warfare.
Yep, Battlefield 1 is my number 3.
my number 3 has to go to XCOM 2. XCOM 22.
Never played a single XCOM game.
They had the first one on
I'm a
for
strategy
free.
game player, so
Yeah.
I'm not
They
surprised.
had the first one on Xbox Live for free.
It's actually fun. I'd pick it up if I were you. It's very interesting.
I'll think about it.
Anyway, it's not like the kind of strategy game like Total War. It's actually like, you have units and you command them while in the battlefield.
My
and
favorite
shit.
strategy game still is Halo Wars.
But anyway, don't bring that game up.
Halo Wars.
Don't shut up. Anyway, so XCOM 2 took the one's formula and went more, I guess you could say rogue with it, because even though it's really weird, they took a weird approach. Instead of you winning the war in the first game, like how you're supposed to, you lost.
Ooh.
That was different.
Yeah.
And you also had to race against the clock against this Orion project, I think it was, and I think that was like, basically think of the divergence or emergence or the convergence of Dead Space. Think of it like that in a sense, where they're gonna turn humans into aliens. It's weird as fuck, but no, it's not like, it's a blast. You have your fun, you have your fun on your little ship. You got resources and shit. It's basically like the older XCOM games, but this time you feel like it's a race against the clock, which for a lot of people would be really shitty, because in XCOM 1 it was more of a race to keep the other nations happy with you.
Interesting.
And this time around, I think it made me more anxious to get things done and to halt the Orion project. And there's even missions where you can delay it by sending the meter backward.
Ooh,
Like to buy you even more time, which is even interesting. I'm glad they didn't have that mechanic. I'd fucking throw my controller against the wall. Bastard!
Oh,
But
no, gotta get a new one.
shit. Anyway, no, XCOM 2 all around had the original XCOM, the first XCOM, or the remake, because the older one was a remake of the original old XCOM. There was an older one than that. But anyway, so XCOM 2 makes my number 3 list. Mark, your number 3.
Number 3, I'm gonna say, is Battlefield 1, because I played the multiplayer beta. I have the actual game, I just haven't installed it yet.
What's really funny? I was pleasantly surprised when I played the beta, and I was like, I don't know.
Play the full
And
game, you're like,
then I played the full game, I was like,
I
damn.
told you, Seth. You said that, and I was like, I told you, you gotta play the
I
game.
know, it's like
I
a
know.
test.
Well, but I said that. I said, you know what? I'm actually gonna play the game.
But here's the thing, like, the thing that I love most about it is when you're going through that battlefield on Battlefield 1, it gets your heart racing for some reason. It's a game, it's having my heart racing, I'm actually there. I was like, what is going on?
That game is pretty.
It's just
cool.
definitely 10 out of 10 from DICE.
Oh yeah, in my opinion. Oh, Sean, number 4.
No, number 4 is well, I'm gonna go with Overwatch. I'm gonna go with Overwatch because I actually finally played Overwatch. I actually have Overwatch.
Hey, I like it.
I actually have a lot of
Fun
fun
as
with it because
shit.
it's different than because when you play a game like Battlefield and then you play Overwatch, it's like whoa, like this is whack. This is like
It's wacky.
It's
wacky.
wacky as hell in comparison and like
Wacky.
And maybe because I played Battlefield
God.
1 before. And I played this, that's why I enjoyed it a little bit better, because I can compare and be like,
Completely different.
It's so different. It's so unique. I mean, granted, there are other games like it. We just brought up another game that was like it. But I think the characters are so interesting. Plus, their characters have such mythos, even beyond the game itself.
The whole story of Overwatch is very interesting.
Like, yeah, I had a blast with Overwatch. So Overwatch is my number 4.
The only one who's not going to say Overwatch.
I'm actually not. It wasn't my favorite game of the year.
Not even one.
It wasn't mine either.
Wasn't my favorite, but I like.
My number
It was
4.
my favorite. I forgot
My
it
number
was
4
mine.
was Uncharted 4, because I played all the Uncharteds. I played first one, second one, third one, and then this one. I loved all of the Uncharted. Uncharted 2, in my opinion, was pretty epic. Uncharted 3 took the mythos even further.
I only played the third one.
And the fourth one, in my opinion, involved another piece of my favorite of human history: pirates. It's Captain, I think
Jack
it's
Sparrow?
Stephen Avery. No, Stephen Avery.
He's
dumbass.
not real.
He's not real.
Next thing you know, he's real.
He's real. If
He
you
was
imagine.
real?
He's real if you imagine he is.
No. Like Stephen Avery, in my opinion, was one of my favorite pirates, because that guy was a fucking brutal monster. That guy took no. He gave no shits.
Yeah.
Like he's on par with Davy Jones and Blackbeard. Please tell me you don't do that regularly.
No.
Anyway, Uncharted 4 though took it even further, because now you got to play as his brother.
Oh yeah.
You got to play with his brother, which was a little unexpected, but
You think?
cool. But
Unexpected.
cool. But and also you got to know more about Drake's family's history, which was really, you never really knew anything about his family history.
Didn't
I mean,
need to, really.
like all you know is that he's a long lost descendant of Sir Francis Drake. Like the famous explorer.
Sir Francis Drake.
English.
English.
Sir Francis Drake.
Still Francis Drake. Nah. I'm kidding.
Way.
And now we lost our English.
Now we lost our English subscriber. No, I'm kidding. No, it was no, Sir Francis Drake. He was English. He wasn't French. But anyway, guys, Uncharted 4.
It was
excellent. It was actually ironic.
the idea of that.
Anyway, so Mark, you're number 4.
Xenoverse 2.
Really?
Okay.
I'm not. That's your list. Your list.
Look,
your list.
We're not judging each other.
We're not. Your list.
I say Xenoverse 2 because you played Xenoverse 1. What did you think?
I played them both, and to be honest, there wasn't all that big of a difference.
They made several improvements from the first one.
Several tiny. In my opinion,
that's all it needed.
Just continue. I'm not going to get into
Basically, the things I'm going to say is I enjoyed. You saw I reviewed the game. Xenoverse 2. I thought Xenoverse 1 was good in its own, but then it did have its flaws that I can say. But Xenoverse 2, I felt definitely improved on the fighting system, the health systems, the health system and energy system. In Xenoverse 1 was kind of hard to do. Get your ass up. And on top of that, I enjoyed the character selection. A lot of characters I wanted were added. And on top of that, I mean, I like how they're adding Dragon Ball Super into it. It's pretty cool.
I mean, of course they had to.
Obviously, I mean, it's a big thing right now.
Yeah, they
anyway.
Had it.
Anyway,
But
is that
overall? I just say Xenoverse 2 is good, and I'm really looking forward to the next one.
Well, my number 5 isn't exactly
He disagrees. It's a strong
specific
level.
number 5. It's a tie between two games for me. Both games, neither one of you have played. One of those games, me and Seth have gotten into it over, which is I'm a tie between WWE 2K17 and Madden 17. I think both of these
I said
games.
Salt.
I think both.
No, it's his list. It's his list.
In my opinion, both of these games are games that made.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Jeez.
Well, all right. How about the Madden sucks.
I'm not even gonna take that. You screw you. Most viewed video we had, by the way, by a long stretch.
And then some guy commented just so he can spite the video.
And then a bunch of people said it was good. Anyways, back to the point at hand. Now, I actually hadn't played the wrestling game until most recently, and I will say that if you're a fan of WWE or anything that like me, because I'm a huge WWE fan, that game is a blast. Made it a hell of a lot more harder to do just about everything. And that's the same to be said with Madden. They made everything more crisp and harder. In my opinion, it's basically, you know how Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas is kind of like Fallout 3, but it's a little bit more cleaner and more upgraded, and there's things that you can do that are a lot better than 3. That's basically Madden. It's like 16, but way more better, more crisp. It's the most highest rated Madden game since 2005. And 2K17 didn't really get as high as rated as 16, but I still enjoyed it. So those are my two games on the back end of the year. Those are my number 5 games.
All right.
My number 5. Wow. Where has the time gone? Shit. You know what? I'm actually gonna give this one to a game that not a lot of people played. That I think it came out this year.
You think?
I think so.
Say it and I'll let you know.
Total War Warhammer?
But that
I thought you said you didn't like that game.
No, hold on.
Did it come out this year?
I don't know.
I don't think it. Screw it. You played it. We played it. Whatever.
I think it did. I'm pretty sure it did, guys. Please correct me if it did, because I'm pretty sure it came out this year.
I think it did.
I think.
This
has been a long year.
Yeah, I think it pretty much came out this year.
But it's gone by super quick.
But anyway, Total War Warhammer, in my opinion, well, that's why it's the bottom of my list, because, like I said, it has a lot of flaws to it that really needed to be kinked out that they didn't do for streamlining purposes, which sucks in my opinion. Streamlining here's the thing though, streamlining in games like FPS is fine, but in strategy games it's not fine. Features need to be there.
Okay.
But like I said, Total War Attila was the one that I think that really took off with the franchise, because it added so many features back that Rome 2 had stripped. And Total War Warhammer basically re-stripped them because it's Warhammer Fantasy, so you can't have the whole royal families, royal dynasties, and all that bullshit. Which, okay, that's fine. That's a feature that kind of needed to be, kicked to the curb. I kind of understand because Warhammer's driven by its character base. It has a character roster out the fucking ass.
All right, Tef, let's read it again. We don't need you going on a Warhammer.
But I'm not. But anyway, like I said, in my opinion, Total Warhammer was a game that had a solid foundation. And that's why it's at the bottom of my list. It had a lot of flaws.
As you stare at Mark.
So anyway, that's my number 5 Total War Warhammer. Please correct me in the comment section below if it was this year or last year, because I'm pretty sure it was this year.
We're gonna look it up and be like, oops.
Anyway, number 5.
Well, Deshaun, I'm gonna go 2 because I had 2 for tie 2. Because I know the games I played, obviously.
You guys are pussies.
I just like them 2 equally.
I'm gonna divide it between.
You're the one who suggested us doing this before.
Titanfall 2.
Honorable mentions. Titanfall 2?
Okay, would you rather do Watch Dogs 2?
Probably, yeah. I would.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
I'm
Do
gonna do Titanfall 2.
Do what you want.
And Attack on Titan.
Do what you really, really want. What you really, really want.
Because Titanfall 2, they improved a lot from Titanfall 1. It's gotten amazing
I've heard that
reviews.
it's better.
That's a lot better. Thank God.
Titanfall 2,
They
without a
learned from their
doubt.
mistakes.
I mean, the first one wasn't. The only wrong thing I found with the first one was the lack of content. That's the only thing that I found was wrong with it.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything.
I mean, the game performed great, just a lack of content.
Yeah, performed great, but what is the very meat of a game's essence? It's called content. If you have a lack of essence, then you have a big problem.
But again, Titanfall 2, I like the added Titans. Always want more Titans. I like the different kind of customization system. I like all the new weapons, the different kind of things they influence with it. So that's pretty cool. Attack on Titan. The reason I like that was I'm a fan of that. And then on top of that, it's the first game that's come out for the series on a console, and honestly, it's a fun ass hack and slash.
I just wish that the only thing it was fun, but I just wish that you could create your own.
Maybe it's a sequel.
They may just.
Hopefully they do. Hopefully they create your own dude, and you can rise through the ranks
away from that
and shit.
story as possible.
Me too.
Trust me, the way it's going right now, you'd actually love it. You too would be in love with the story.
Too late. It already killed it for me.
Let's not go into this anime.
Too late.
I'm just saying, dude. Season 2 trailers out.
Just go back to your
manga is fantastic.
Dude, just go back to your 5 game.
It gave you the one.
It gave you the 1.
But anyway, yeah. I already said my reasons for both.
All right. Well, that is all. Is there any one honorable mention you guys can come up with?
Watch Dogs 2.
Batman, the Telltale game.
Very
Telltale
fun.
game.
Very
I'm
fun.
currently playing the new Walking Dead, the Frontier Telltale game. I didn't put it on there because they only have the first 2 episodes out, but I'm definitely enjoying that.
No, the Batman Telltale series was awesome.
I'm gonna say I played Smite more than anything this year, but that's not a 2016 game.
Yeah. Anyway, so all right, guys, that is the end of our top 5.
Hold up, let's just announce something that we will soon be bringing our preview of games we're looking forward to. That we know are coming out, so we look forward to that too.
And also do that for movies.
Yeah, we'll do that for movies too.
All right, guys, so that's our top 5 games of 2016. We're not going to do a top 5's worst games because we all have different opinions on that. We're going to leave that alone.
Well, we know one thing: No Man's Sky's on there.
Well, No Man's Sky's on the top of my list. It's like, whoop. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for running us on. And please list all your top 5 games of this year down in the comment section below. I'd love to see all the games you play that you had a blast playing. And please also remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of us in the future, and we will see you
on the next one.